spick, wop, nigger, faggot, chink, beaner, camel jockey, coolie, cracker, dago, kike, and far too many more. If I've offended anyone, I apologize. But what do these words have in common? Very little, except that they're used by very ignorant people to belittle, intimidate, and bully races and nationalities of people who they have very little knowledge. On October 10th of last year, my wife Marcia and I were visiting our son Michael. Tommy was there and told us of his vision, his desire to make a difference, of his self-worth project, and asked if we would participate. He needed to make people aware of bullying and the destruction and the despair that it causes. I am a Jew and a child of Holocaust survivors. I have always been disappointed in man's inhumanity to man. Why do we feel the need to destroy people, cultures, and religions other than our own? So after a lot of thought, I chose as my word, kike. Now it's funny, Wikipedia says that the word kike is actually traced to the immigration workers on Ellis Island. When legal immigrants would cross Ellis Island coming from other parts of the world, they were asked to print their names. Well, most Jews coming from Europe couldn't use the English alphabet. So they were told by the immigration workers to make an X. To Jews, an X looked like a cross. So they made a circle. The Yiddish word for circle is kikel. So they were referred to as kikes, and a new slanderous, derogatory term was born. While growing up, my parents, who had survived the horrific acts of Hitler's regime, didn't talk too much about what had happened to them, what they had lived through. The memories were just too hard to deal with. But my sister and I were very much aware of their lives before they came to the United States. And when they did arrive in America, seeking a new beginning, a fresh start, they were kikes. Many of my parents' friends were also survivors. Some were tattooed with numbers on their arms when they were put into concentration camps. Now, the thing about tattooing Jews is that Orthodox Jews do not deface their bodies. So that was another way of Hitler destroying or trying to destroy the Jewish culture by placing permanent numbers on their arms so that they lived through, if they survived, they carried their scars with them throughout their whole lives. Most had lost everything dear to them, especially their families and a lot of their heritage. When they did arrive in the United States, they lived in communities of other Jews because there was strength and comfort in being with people who had also suffered, people who shared the horrendous memories of what they actually lived through and were able to come to the new United States. Well, not the new United States, but the new world. They lived in communities with people who shared their nightmares. Growing up, and it's still being said today, we're told to never forget, lest it reoccur. Never forget, but don't dwell. It is now time to change, to accept, to grow as people. We are all children of God, and it makes no difference whatsoever what you call your God or which God. We're all children of God, as Tommy mentioned in his opening. I'd like to thank Tommy for providing, I want to thank Tommy for providing the platform, his self-worth project. Tommy, you're an inspiration. Thank you.